We have another race today, and I'm going to be changing cars. Going to be utilizing a Honda S2000 at Virginia International Raceway, the Grand East layout of that track. And had my Honda all done up with my Richard Petty paint job as I head out for qualifying. And let this thing load. So I end up not braking enough right here, and I go off track. Tires are cold, but the timing lights haven't started yet, so I still have an opportunity to get back up to speed. And I go off track a little bit right there too, and that hinders the overall speed that I'll have crossing over the start-finish line. But now the first qualifying lap is set to begin. And I have to brake really hard. The front end on this thing is just plowing really bad. So I don't know how spectacular this qualifying lap is going to end up being. And this track at Virginia, certain sections of it are really, really slippery. And I end up not braking hard enough there, and I go off track. Real tight corkscrew section there. First gear stuff. And this corkscrew section right here is pretty slippery. Now, in one layout of this track, the start-finish line is right up here. But that's not this particular layout. You have to keep going to this other pit area that they have on this track that's around at the other straightaway section on this track. And this is another tricky corner right here. Real easy to slide off the track on that corner right here. Now we're making our way up to the start-finish line. And Initially, it looks like I'm in 4th place with a time of 3:11.674. And now I'm transitioning over to the 3rd qualifying lap, and I've dropped down to 7th in qualifying, and time runs out in qualifying. So now I'm getting ready for the race to start. Let's take a look at the competition here. We've got a Renault, an that's an Australian car, a Honda, a Ford Focus, a Peugeot, a 55 Porsche Speed, another HSV, a Honda, and that's me in the S2000. And we're waiting for the countdown to the start of the race. And we're off. So I'm a little bit faster than that Mazda right there. I'm able to get past a couple of people there. And I had to brake really hard, so quite a few people are able to get around me. Got a Mitsubishi up here. I think that's a Lancer. Looks like a Nissan. Oh no, that's a Subaru. Me and this guy are making a lot of contact. And end up spinning that guy out. And then that Mitsubishi slams into me. And I end up all the way back in 19th place. Now this race is 3 laps long, and whether or not I'll be able to regain any of those positions or not is yet to be seen. But there seems to be quite the traffic jam going through that corkscrew section. And I get past a few people. Looks like I have a little more speed than that Mazda on this straightaway here. Trying to catch up to this next little group of cars up here. And this Mazda here, he's braking really hard, so am I. That, I think that's an Australian car, a Holden. That went off track. I was able to gain a position there. I might have more speed than this Mazda down this straightaway. And so I'm able to get past him. Coming up on I think this is a Mitsubishi Lancer, I think. And I kind of misjudged that corner right there. I lost a little bit of ground. And this little black Mazda is banging into my rear bumper. And he's able to get past me right there because the front end on this car plows so much I can't get through the corners very good with it. I'm faster than he is, and he kind of gets in my way, but now I got to brake real hard for this right-hander right here. And that Mitsubishi, he went off track, so I'm able to gain a position there. Now we're coming up on this real tight first gear section to this little corkscrew. There's one fella goes off track there. I go into the grass a little bit. And I can almost get past this guy. But he's able to brake a little bit later. But that sends him off track, which allows me to get past him. So I'm able to gain a position there. Now I got my sights set on this little 550 Spider that's in front of me. He kind of touched the grass right there a little bit. Coming around to this back straightaway. Let's see if I've got more speed than he does down this straightaway. And that Holden in my rearview mirror, he's catching up to me, but I've got a little bit more speed on the straightaway than he does. And I am gaining a little bit of ground on this Porsche in front of me, but not enough to where I think I'm going to be able to get around him. But things are looking encouraging as we head around to this series of corners over here. It does appear that I'm gaining ground on this guy. I might be able to get him on this little short shoot right here, but he's able to pull ahead. He's sliding around a little bit, and I'm sliding around a little bit. but I think I can get him on this straightaway right here. He swings a little bit wide there, and I'm hoping that I'll have more speed than he does down this straightaway. So I swung around over to this side of him, and I am carrying more speed than he is. He kind of taps me a little bit. And I'm able to get through there better than he does. And now this corner is real tricky, so I'm able to move myself up to 10th place. Which from all the way back in 19th, that was fairly decent recovery. So that's the race today at Virginia International Raceway in the C class. I hope you liked it, and I will see you on the racetrack.